to show you how important libraries are. We're going to be visiting a couple of libraries, starting with the Riverside Public Library. I'll record the.
The Riverside Public Library isn't actually the name of just one library. It's what Riverside calls all their libraries as a collective. There's 8 Riverside Public Libraries spread out kind of weirdly, but the library had told me there's one for every neighborhood, so that makes sense. The one I visit here is the new Riverside Main Library in downtown Riverside by the Mission Inn in that area. Everyone calls it the new one because it was finished being constructed in 2021, and it's also really new and nice. And look at it; it's modern and nice and full of library stuff. Every library has these pamphlets for newbies, new customer guide. It's titled, just tells you what you need to know. Good info about what the libraries offer and their operating hours and that good stuff. And it says all of its great services, like how it's got you can check out iPads and laptops and hotspots and other stuff, and it's got free Wi-Fi available and laptops available, and that and it tells you what you can do there, like check materials out, like borrow them and get work done. How it's got study rooms, and it says learn something new. Yeah.
I'm here with Vanessa, and she loves going to the library.
I do love going to the library. It's so close to my house.
So you find the library convenient?
Yeah, because it's in a location where it's easily accessible to college students who need to an RCC who just walk in. Convenient to me, because I live there.
Which library?
I live close to the Riverside Main Library, so it has 3 floors. The bottom floor is where they have the bookstore, so you can buy books if you need them for college, raise your kids. And then the second floor is where the actual library is, where most people get their books from, and that has movies and stuff, and it's mostly convenient for but it's that's mostly for the younger kids. And then if you want time to study and focus, well, you can do it in one of their designated study rooms. You can also do it into the third floor. The third floor you get to go upstairs, and that's it's so fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I also interviewed the main supervisor librarian at the Riverside Main Library. Her name is Megan Bond. Her name is Megan Bond. Let me go through the questions I asked her. So I asked, how has this library being built impacted the community? And she said, a lot more people come there now because it's all nice and new. And the library is just a good place to come because everyone can come. Everyone is welcome. There's no racism or anything. And even homeless people can come and stuff like that. And it's kid friendly, so even kids can come and play because they've got kids sections and toys for kids. Okay. And then I asked, if you didn't work here, would you still come visit? She said, 100%. She used to come here she used to go to the library as a kid. And she's loved it. Wait, where is it? Okay. She actually used to go to the library every 2 weeks from being a kid to college. So she's grown up at the library. Then I asked and then I asked, tell about how important you think this library is to the city. She said that the library is one of the most important institutions, if not the most important institution in the city, because it's got everything. It's a community space. It's a good source of literacy, and it's got all the resources it provides, and it's all free, which is crazy. An institution like that is free, right? What a blessing. Yeah, you can go volunteer at the library, you can go rent a laptop at the library, you can do anything there. That's why it's so important. She said Riverside has 8 libraries, 1 in every neighborhood, and that's actually more than other cities have. So Riverside is winning. And you know, she loves the library so much, so I said, why did you choose to be a librarian? Well, as I said, she grew up with the library, going there every 2 weeks from being a kid to going to college. And she used to work in a museum, but she wanted to work with kids. And to be a librarian, you know, they're actually smart people. You have to have a master's, and also you have to have a master's of librarian science through a library school. So they've got their own thing there. And to work at like an academic library, like the UCR library, it's different. You need 2 masters, a librarian one and a specific one. I guess the masters are just to make sure you're studious, because only studious people can work in a library. Like Miss Megan Bond, who's been working at that at libraries for 20 years and has loved it. She's in charge of buying books and the toys that the kids play with.
The parking lot's kind of small, but this guy got to park in the red for free because his car broke down. It's got a great view, and it's really nice inside. And now we're going to the next library, which is an academic library, the UCR library. So we're here at UCR. Oh look, this girl just graduated. Congrats. She didn't hear me. This is the library. So it's UCR, so parking's not going to be here. Lovely day out here at UCR.
So this is the UCR library. Basically every school, like college, has a library. And they're basically just normal public libraries, but public on campus, so it's all convenient and stuff. And a lot of schools have multiple libraries to make it that much more convenient. Like normal public libraries, they provide good spaces for students to study, which is important if you're a student, and like the same services and stuff. Just being on campus is like their main thing. And also, like lots of campus have on-campus jobs. You can work in a library on campus, so it's another thing they provide, jobs for students.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here with 2 UCR students. So, how... Oh, wait, pause it. Okay. How easy do you find it to navigate this library and find what you need?
It's pretty easy. The front desk people are really friendly and nice and knowledgeable.
Sometimes I get kind of lost and I'm not sure where the study rooms are. Luckily there is a map over there, so we can take a look and see where each study room is.
Okay. And how convenient is it having a library here on campus?
It's pretty convenient, especially because we have 2, so you can pick and choose which library you want to go to, but I love this one, so this is my preferred one.
Why do you guys prefer this one?
Well, she actually prefers the other one, so...
I prefer the other one because that was always closer to where I was in the moment, so I prefer the convenience more than the spaciousness, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
I like to park in the parking lot that's closer to this library, so it's closer for me.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's about the distance.
About the I see conveniency.
Yeah,
Yeah,
convenience.
see,
Because then you don't have to look for parking.
Yeah, and walk as far.
That's one of my points. One of my points is that libraries are everywhere and very convenient to get to. As you
And
can
free.
see. And free. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck on your project.
Yeah.
So those were the two libraries we went to, the UCR Library and the Riverside Public Library. As you can see, those are good places for the community. They're good community places and safe spaces. That was a bar. I should put that in a song. Places, spaces. Okay.
Someone take me to the library. Someone take me to the library. Oh, someone take me to the library. Library. Take me to the library. Yeah. Libraries are a great place. Libraries are a safe space. Take a trip down to your local library and your precious time won't go to waste. No waste. Take advantage of library resources in your exam is what you'll have aced. With misinformation, the internet slates the library's got good info all in your face. Documents and keep them in a briefcase or put files onto your USB because at the library, print and computer services are free. No community centers. Now you finally see the library's a cool place and where you want to be. If you need a ride, come carpool with me and we'll plan to end up at the library. Someone take me to the library. Oh. Someone take me to the library. Let's take a trip down to the library. Pull up to the library function. Hey yo, I'm trying to read some. So I went over and picked up a book. Man, this lore has really got me hooked. I read a book that was frightening. I read a book that struck me like light. I read a book that got me lost in thought. I read a book about a battle that was fought. I got books and discs about Mr. J. Gatsby. Books with pictures, that's where the facts. That's how I could call the librarian with questions. Can make phone calls in here, email or fax. Bought my library card in 10 minutes. Did I already mention it's free? We have access to all these great services, even if you and I have no money. There's libraries everywhere, never too far. I think I've stated my point very clear. Rented a book about fixing my car, but I screwed it up so it can sound like to the library. Someone take me to the library. Take me to the library. Let's go down to the library.
And if that didn't convince you to go to the library, well, you don't have to go to the library, because I brought the library to you. I've put this community library here in Murray's room so that STEM students can have access to books to read whenever they want to.
It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball.
You're feeling the strength for the rum, step bump. Hit a bump, get a jump at the dust. This feel just be thugging, straight buzzing. Loving your peoples, cause we so real. Chill, better bring your weapon when stepping. Bring on that ammunition, tripping, no sip. Not to mention, never knew no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream my mo and let me hear ya holler. Not about that mighty dollar. Roll with the bum of thugger follow. Chain game remaining the same. Flaming my dank and drinking brews. Thinking about that hanging, clapping my back and thugging with
Thuggish Ruggers
shoes.
Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball.
Get ready for the bone and the more thug busters. You know me as a hustler. Tryna creep and get beat, maybe 6 feet. Pete, gotta put them under. Straight jackets, gotta make that money, man. It's still the same now. Better than my black trench vest. You gotta be down there, bang bang. Come and get this teaching. Your soldiers, hot dusters must stack. Me drinking me brew to my stuff crack, big blue all the way
Thuggish
back.
Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball. It's the Thuggish Ruggers Ball.
The bottom and now road stroll. I'm deep in the land, but creep if you can. Take another stick to the brain rose. Logan, instead of choking up that potent smoking. Running from the popo. Now, gotta get them up with my busters. Right turn to the double glut. Pull to the curse, smoke with my hustlers.